Hello and good afternoon, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I'm just gonna go ahead and finish getting everything set up. Hope you enjoy the new camera. Well, new-ish. I've had this camera actually for a while. It's one of my better cameras, actually. And the main reason I haven't used it in a while is because Lich was super light sensitive, and because this camera has such a quality of it that it can pick up virtually anything. Is it's actually one of those 2K/4K cameras that like has really good imagery on it. So if I zoomed in to my face, you'd pick up every little pimple and everything else. So yeah, one of those fun deals. do, 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 do. So how is everybody? I hope you guys are enjoying a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Ramp speech bot here for a second. Yes, speech chat. We click and unmute that. Hello. Sorry, the things are going.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to learn about tanks.
Hey,
And a bunch of
Orlander.
other random stuff that might come up. I don't know, but we'll all have a good time."
It's been a while since I've seen you. Good to see you back. What in the world? Yeah. What is this thing doing? No. Okay. Slightly fixed, I hope. But it's been a good while. I hope you enjoy the new, well, like I said, new-ish camera. This one's actually one I've had for a while. But I never really got to use that much because Lich was extremely sensitive to light. And because this is one of those uber duper 40K
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin
4K cameras,
said, "Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully there won't be technical difficulties. And for the love of God, this better not jinx crap."
yeah. But Yeah, this camera is actually I've had for a while. It's a much better camera. It's like a $200 actual camcorder. It sits a little bit further back from the from me, so you're not eating my face as in the camera, but you know. I hope everyone gets to have some fun. Where's my headset? There it is. There went some Zen music discs. Alrighty, now then. Switch inputs. We can get to some gaming. So how you doing today, Oleander? I know it's been a little bit since you've been on a stream. Okay, so we're still trying to level up to get to that. I've been lovely. To an extent.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Doing good. Yourself?"
Honestly, a lot better. It's nice to have an apartment all to myself. There's some things I could say about the past 5 years, but I don't really want to get into that ball of drama, if you don't mind. But no, I've been doing good. Just trying to stay healthy at work. They finally decided to give us plastic shields. So, that's lovely. I actually tried to go to GameStop today in my local area, but they're not letting anybody in the store, which is actually a pretty good thing. They're like, yeah, no, keep your pandemic passing asses outside, please. As I wreck half a dozen people's houses. Honey, what's for dinner? Oh God, the living room! Hi! Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, I actually finally figured it out and remembered that I don't really care to play heavy tanks that much anymore. They're a bit slow and their fire rate doesn't fit my game style. Let's see if we can get up here and help out the light tank just a smidge. Hi, buddy.
Rainbow Glycerin said, "Honestly, I can't wait for the CACA to die down. I would use stronger words, but it's midday and I don't want Karen bot after my butt."
Wise choice. Wise choice indeed. Excuse me while I reach over here around the TV to grab my cup of green tea. Delicious. So while we're waiting for that, we'll go ahead and play the Knigget. The night. I wasn't trying to say the N word. I was trying to say night in a funny way, just so we can clarify here. That's because I realized that as soon as I said it, I'm like, oh no, no! Actually, funny story about that is the first time I ever heard of that word was when a young lady in my school accused me of saying it, and I'm sitting there going, what? What is this word you're telling? You said that I said. I've never even heard of it before. I also grew up in like Wyoming and around around the witnesses. For There might be kind of a weird cult that does weird culty things, but one of the things you can say about them is they don't really foster like racism or anything in their group. They're anti-gay as all get out, but you know. And I haven't seen my little tier 8 tank. Ah! Haha, I'm a speedy knight. Nee, 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 nee. Me.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Yet I have a new policy of using coarse language after dark. And we don't condone slurs on Isaac and friends."
No, we don't. Hi, buddy! Come on, poke your little head out.
Enemies got us in their sights.
You're not going anywhere.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Just being a friendly neighborhood accountability partner for disclaimers. Just in case crap hits the fan."
Tea, delicious tea. Okay, now we can get the upgrade for our Crusader.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Do as we say, not as we do, joke about or think."
As far as I'm concerned, we can do just about anything. Just don't bring the Karen bots around, please. I get enough Karens at work. I don't need more. Alrighty, let's see what this new fully upgraded Crusader can do.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Time to get scientific up in here. At least in regards to language. And I fear Karens." Not women named Karen, the mindset.
I think that's how most people are. We all know that not every Karen has the mindset of let me speak to the manager, but the ones that do have that thought process. Or the really fun ones that sit there and go, my husband's a cop. So they immediately think that they can do whatever, and it's like, not how that works. In fact, you can actually lose him his job if you don't behave yourself in a certain way. You know, not as a douche. Okay, you two. Either make up your mind. I'm trying to go forward here. Ow. Just damaged myself. Hello, AT2. Rolling toaster. And I come up behind your buddies here and say hello.
They've spotted us. That's gotta hurt. Reloading.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, I'm sure women named Karen are lovely ladies. Like now, not every Isaac is a badass engineer who kicks space zombie ass.
You're right, I only do that on Tuesdays. Oh wait, today is Tuesday. I'm kidding. Actually, what's really neat is you can actually go through and learn about the tanks by hitting Y, because it actually gives you a brief summary of their history. The M4 Sherman, the classical American tank. That's where its engine would be, its main firearm. And the munition. Oof. And as you can see, it wasn't a very heavily armored tank. It had about 51 millimeters of armor, which isn't that very, which is more like anywhere around 4 inches, 3 inches. Yeah, the Sherman wasn't heavily armored. But like I think we've actually covered in a previous live stream, the Sherman was America's first attempt at a frontline combat tank. I'm gonna go ahead and buy all that for this bad boy. I don't really usually like premium tanks that much, but they're useful, especially if you want to acquire a lot of gold, and well, not a lot of gold, but a lot of silver and XP, so you can level up your tanks. Because the premium tanks actually offer like bonuses to XP and silver per battle.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, or like how not all jasmines are princesses, or who climb selfish libertarian trees only to sell an embryo to a creepy German science woman for cash. Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, 10 bonus points for whoever remembers that plot point of the second thing I mentioned.
Yay, another tier 8 match. Hi.
Enemy's got us in their sights.
Hello, Gundam looking tank. Tiger 2 is going to be a bit of a pain.
Let's go home in their armor.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin
Alright.
said, which for the record, I don't like my trees to be selfish. And I'm not into libertarians. And that's all I'll say, because I don't want Karen Bot to murder me for possibly opening a can of worms.
Okie dokie. Melanovka. Let's see if we can get ourselves an actual match that's not gonna, like, murder us.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, which, Karen Bot, if you're listening, take care of your damn kids, woman.
Oh, cool, and actually somewhat favorable or even match for once. gonna watch the horse races this time and see where everyone's heading first. And try and reinforce whoever I can within reason. Or I can just follow this guy. As I drop a tree on his head. Doobie-doo.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Oh crap. What a miracle. In regards to an even match."
I know, right? We're not up against an army of tanks that are 3 tiers are higher than us, so we can actually penetrate and fire. Actually fight back on an even grounds. Looks like it's time to come up here and say hi to a little light tank. Hello, little lighty. How are you?
Enemies got us in their sight.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "I have the high ground."
Enemy in sight.
Hello. Nope. I'm backing right to hell now.
But not very well. This vehicle's finished.
Oof. I should have guessed that the enemy team is going to be like right there on the other side of the map. Or the other side of that hill.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Wow, you're just now figuring that out? I only say this in jest." Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "And I'm getting to where when I type something I gotta make it longer than what it has to be to give context."
There we go. That way I don't have to waste too much electricity.
All right, men. We've got enemies in the area. We either have to take them all out or get to their base. Let's roll.
Yes, I'm rolling in this direction.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, Because context is everything. And these are facts.
That is true. I like how the caramel is like uber fast. Nice work there, buddy.
We lost the track. We're mobilized. They hit the gas tank. That's not good. They hit one of our tracks. They hit off our track. We're stuck. Got an enemy here. Looks like that one was...
Actually, let's go ahead and customize this thing while we got it. God save the queen. Gnome.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Isaac is having fun customizing what is essentially a movable bunker with a machine gun attachment."
Indeed. How in the world would that hide in a desert? It looks more like a frickin' ice cream truck. Hans! Quick! The ice cream is here! You idiot! That's a British tank! It was just too humorous to not. And this looks like a bad render.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "And if anyone wants historical insight from me, I'm only along for the ride. I do know facts that are weird though, but it's still midday."
Stamp, hit, and run. Ooh, we can change the symbols on here. That's cool. Beautiful. Uh-oh.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said. Like how stork scissors look like storks because of their origin in childbirth. Yeah, I'm not fire trucking kidding.
Alright, men, we've got enemies in the area. You either have to take them all out or capture their base. Let's roll.
I'll go over here and give these heavies a hand.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said. And for those wondering what stork scissors are, they're the scissors that look like birds.
And if I'm correct, they're also what's used to cut the umbilical cord, too. Looks like we got a Sherman 3 up ahead. And no one is paying attention.
Looking right at us. Focus on this location.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said. And you'd be right.
Enemies got us in the
Nowadays, they're usually in craft boxes for embroidery arts.
artillery
Nope,
fire.
nope, nope. Not dealing with that. Not dealing with artillery. Hey, fellas.
Right at us.
Why? Haha!
Looks like that one went straight through.
Whoa, enemy coming up behind us. Nice.
Focus on this area. They spotted us. Enemy exposed.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said. Or like how chocolate chip cookies were an accident. See? Not every accident has to be always bad.
Like that one went right through.
Yeah.
Enemies got us in the side. Penetration. Enemy spread. We're immobilized. Track repaired. Drive on. Friendly vehicle destroyed.
Using real money to try and kill me.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said. Point is, not every invention has a dark or fire-trucked up past. Sometimes
Yep.
their past is funny or an accident for the better.
In fact, the creation of toffee was actually the same way.
The only ones left. Let's finish this. They've spotted us. Long-range fire incoming. Where's that coming from? One of our tracks is damaged. We've lost the track. Mobilize.
Huh. Hmm. All the different tanks.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said. History doesn't always have to be buttholes screwing over other buttholes.
True. Unfortunately, sometimes that's all history remembers is the buttholes screwing over the other buttholes.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said. Sometimes it can be funny. And not even in a darkly comedic way.
Yep. little Cromwell is just rolling along. Sorry, this is the Crusader, but still. It's a little British medium tank. Uh-oh, we got a little light tank wailing on our M4. Do poke yourself out there.
Enemies got us in their sights. Loaded and ready. Built right off it.
Well, there went the house. That was an artillery shell. Yes, I can't even get a good clean shot.
See one.
Hello, Lee.
Penetration. Enemies looking right at us.
He's not happy.
One of our tracks is damaged. We're immobilized.
Not for long.
Go, 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 go.
We're immobilized. No, we're not.
Enemies got us in their sights.
This is why we pick up things like gear that repairs tracks. Darn, I do most of the work to
They spotted us.
damage the M3 Lee and
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said.
didn't even
Which,
see that one
It
there.
could be worse. At least this isn't a segment of word etymology with oleander.
Mmm. Nom. Please pardon me while I stuff my face full of chocolate.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said. Word etymology for those unaware is where words come from. The more you know. Just imagine the rainbow star flying.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I do hope that this whole quarantine thing eventually will go away, but then again, it will go away faster if people just would stop going outside if they don't need to. Of course, I'm kind of bad about that myself, so but at least I don't go into crowded places unless I need to, like a store. And usually the only thing I do there is get something to drink or food.
All we gotta do is capture the location marked on the map. Roll out.
Alright, so we are playing a night and it's an encounter, which means everybody and their grandmother is going to be going straight for that flag in the center of their map.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said. I just walk around my house honestly. Which I'm probably not helping diddly fire truck.
I mean, actually, that's pretty much all we're supposed to do is just sit at home. Although it is kind of sad that Americans literally have to be ordered by the government, stay the fuck at home. There is a massively contagious disease. If you do not want it, do not go outside. Oh, sorry, buddy.
The enemy is taking the base. Looks like that one went straight through. They nearly grazed him. Enemy's got us in their sights.
Probably move up now. Do 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 do
Oleander
do do
Rainbow
do
Glycerin.
do.
Said. That and I've been sleeping a lot more lately as a preventive social distancing measure.
Hmm.
Got enemies in the base. Take them out.
Behold, coronavirus, the power of naps. I think a lot of people are probably going to be doing a lot of that too, or it's just long-term napping. Because there's literally nothing to do, so... Well, I won't say that. We've produced, as a race, we've actually in the last couple of centuries have produced, or the last century especially, have produced more than enough entertainment medium that we could never actually fully engage in it all.
And just like that, Karen bot has a female dog fit.
Looks like that one went right through.
Hello, little Panzer, trying to hide behind rocks. How are you? Whee!
Enemies looking right.
Only in World of Tanks would you ever see a tank literally
Focus on this location.
get airtime.
Zero penetration. Main gun is damaged. Can't fire anchor. Main gun's operational. Bail out. This vehicle.
Oh, sad face. I must make more tea. One moment.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin. Said. Because you said the quarantine C word. Yes, Karen bot. We hate this too, but at least we're staying home and shooting the crap.
Yep. And I turn on my awesome tea dispenser. Me. But, I mean, I guess there's one thing good out of it. I mean, they're going to be sending some stimulus checks to everybody. Which that's supposed to actually start actually this week on the 9th. So, that'll be lovely.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin. Said. I don't mind the social distancing thing. I just hate being stuck at home like this is the film adaptation version of The Shining.
Yeah. I can definitely see that. Good game. We haven't even
Oleander
started
Rainbow
yet.
Glycerin said, "Here's Ollie."
Hmm.
We've got enemies in the area. We either have to take them all out or capture their base. Let's roll.
Well, let these guys go running around first.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "And just like that I'm still deadpan. Lovely."
Come on. Well, you're not gonna get me that easily, Ripper.
Enemies looking right at us. We're immobilized. First repair. Drive on. We lost it.
Ah! Yeah.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, "Gosh, could you just imagine if Samuel L. Jackson did the voice of text-to-speech? It wouldn't be safe for work, but it would be funny."
Oh, yeah. I actually found some new voice settings on this thing.
Isaac and Friends
said, "Testing different voices for text-to-speech."
And now, text-to-speech will sound like a British woman.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said, "Heck yeah."
And now we sound excited no matter what we say.
We've got enemies incoming. Either take them out or capture their base. Let's go. Focus attention here.
Well, the tanks, when you would never expect a tank to literally go airborne.
Rainbow Glycerin said, going from deadpan to being way too overly enthusiastic like a robot version of Tracer.
Hello, lads.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin
Ready to fire.
said, cheers, love Ollie is here.
That one drilled straight through.
Oh, shit.
That one ricocheted. It does take them. Enemies looking right at us. Bail out. This missile's headed.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, oh bollocks, and apologies to any English viewers for the foul language.
Ah, bloody hell. I don't know what it is with us Americans and making fun and making fun of the English. I guess it's kind of like kids making fun of their parents. I don't bloody talk like that. Whatever you say, Grandpa.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerin said, English humor is funny, and not just because Monty Python.
Yeah. Actually, if you really want to see some interesting stuff, you should watch... Shoot, I forget what's his name, but he's the guy that does Mr. Bean. And his stand-up comedy is just absolutely hilarious. Especially the bit where he does the devil. And he doesn't like, he's like a cruise line director. It's like, welcome to hell. It's one of those pretty interesting ones. But,
We've got enemies in the area. Take them down or capture their base.
Hi, Churchill. I almost want to turn the mic on and go, hey, Churchill, would you like a push?
Enemies looking right at us.
Ah. Looking at the enemy, not paying attention to where I'm going. Thunk! What the hell, man? Nope, can't go that way.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said. Rowan Atkinson, and I think he also did a PIF about blood donations.
Enemies got us in their sights.
PIF being a public information film and the English equivalent of a public service announcement. Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said. The PIF is a serious thing though.
Enemies looking right at us. That one drilled straight through. We lost an ally. Our tracks come off. We're stuck. It's like we're shooting spitballs. Let's go hole in their armor. Bail out. This vehicle's had it.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said. Yeah, I had a phase where I would watch public service announcement compilations.
Another actually really good comedian is Randy Pitchford and his little purple Muppet from Australia. That's actually pretty funny. Especially the story about Morgan and his bookshelf.
We've got enemies incoming. Either take them out or capture their base. Let's go. Radio man is down. Radio range is limited. Fix the fuel tank. No more leaks.
Go ahead, Leopard. Since you want to push me off a cliff.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said. And I know it's weird to consider this English comedy because it would probably technically be considered Irish even though it used to air on BBC in the 90s, but Father Ted is funny.
Enemies got us in their sights. The driver's a gunner. The controls aren't responding. Reloaded. We hit 'em hard. They've spotted us. Enemies got us in their sights. Reloaded. They've spotted us. We've nearly grazed them. That's it. We're 86.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said. And I know that was a run-on sentence that would make the stream a conscious writing God's blush, but it's just something I had to say.
Hmm.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said. Stream of consciousness writing is basically writing all the thoughts down, and run-on sentences are your friends.
All right, men. We've got enemies in the area. We either have to take them all out or capture their base. Let's roll.
Alrighty. Well, hi, enemy artillery. What are you doing this far into the battlefield?
Here's one.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said. William Faulkner was a great example of a stream of consciousness author. Well, an author who wrote postmodernist literature is an example of this in a way. Good luck reading James Joyce.
Okay, so this one I'm definitely going to be going toward the railroad tracks. Anything that as I'm driving to Churchill, I don't have to go up a hill.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said, "See what you're dealing with, people. You're not gonna learn about tanks from me. Talk to Isaac about that."
I do like different armament and artillery from different parts of history. This Absolution is probably the newest premium tank for the German side.
They've spotted us. No good. Didn't go through. Load it up. Let it rip. Zero penetration. That one ricochet.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said, "I can tell you plenty about movies, and not just what are called the classics. I also know about the movies that are called classics or underrated.
Damage.
Sometimes both."
I can only take out this guy's tracks, and he's mad because that's exactly what I'm doing.
This vehicle's finished.
It's like, haha, I can't penetrate the body of your tank, but I'm going to smack your tracks around like nobody's business. Not, I am kind of bored of tanks. Let's play something else for a minute. Like Warhammer 40k. The game that says, what if the whole world was psychotic and was on the verge of being taken over by psycho gods that want to murder everything?
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said, "Eating Raoul is an example of being both a cult classic and underrated. And it's a dark comedy about cannibalism."
For 10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars. We are Inquisitors. We shall fear nothing.
Why not? Let's play an assassin.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine, said, seriously, if anyone likes Santa Clarita Diet, try to track down Eating Raoul.
It's the 41st millennium, and there is no peace amongst the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides by the Xenos races, and it's slowly rotting away. Nothing is beyond their authority.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. It has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic but extremely old. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine,
but the coordinates I
said,
received from the
Warhammer,
Caligari
space is
conclave
taken
finally
over by
led me to
Lovecraftian-esque
this desolate
Cronenberg
system.
and monsters and everyone is out to kill
The
you.
signal is coming from a battered
Yep.
fortress monastery. It got through the warp surges with considerable loss of data, and my astropath has been unable to decipher it. I will personally investigate the source of this mysterious signal.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land
As
on
you
the
see
hangar
bits
deck.
of Space Marine
Stand
floating
by and
through
wait for my
space.
signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Uh-oh.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine, said, the only Caligari I'm aware of was a doctor, who recently celebrated their 100th birthday.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log. New entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for
Oleander
him.
Rainbow Glycerine, said, that was a Cabinet of Dr. Caligari reference.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the doors seems excessive.
I don't know many of the
Open
old
the door.
occult movies, really. Or like any of the, especially when it comes to like old
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place. Just as I suspected, it's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details. New log entry. Found some corpses. Blood smells and tastes fresh. The wounds are recent. I have no idea what killed them, but it's not human and it's still close.
Oleander Rainbow
Let's see
Glycerine
how this weapon
said,
works.
it was a silent
Yes,
German
I think
expressionist
it'll
horror
do.
film from 1920. The more you know.
And speaking of Cronenberg nightmares,
A spawn of chaos. An interesting... What a shame. A magnificent Imperial tomb despoiled by chaos. It will be a glorious task scraping this place
we have a
clean
new
again.
visitor. They're like, it says World of Tanks. You're playing Warhammer. What?
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said, Nola Carveth has really let herself go.
Yes. Sorry if you came here for tanks, but I took a little break and decided to play some Warhammer 40k.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer. I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals. Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this?
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said, bit of a brute reference for any
Oh, but
Cronenberg
you
movie
shouldn't
fans
talk,
that might be
mindless
watching.
drone. Hush now and watch that door.
Chaos culty.
Did you just line
Cultists.
up for your imminent death, heretics?
Heresy. Heresy is everywhere.
Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the jammer. I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite
Oleander
convenient for
Rainbow
you, I
Glycerine
suppose.
Trust
said,
me, I'm
this
on
is
your
why you
side.
should wash your gosh
I'm
damn
not
hands,
saying I
people.
don't want my
You
ship
turn
back,
into a
but
Cronenberg
you
and
would clear my
nightmare and
name if
everything
you
is
died in
fire chopped
battle.
up.
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Yeah. On Chaos Knight. That'll be an interesting foe to battle later in the game. Yeah, sorry, but I'm actually probably gonna stop the stream for now. Kind of want to get up, walk around, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I'll see you next stream or next video. Take care.
Oleander Rainbow Glycerine said, it's cool.